not sure what you mean by military. That you cannot just send in soldiers to another country just like that. First of all, the country must agree. You must yourself must be prepared, and you don't send soldiers to bring them as body bags. You know what I mean by body bags? You send them, bring them as cops. You don't do that. So I will not say that we should just push soldiers into Burkina. No, not at all. I'm not saying that we should just push soldiers into Burkina. I'm not saying that we should just organize and say that, well, let's go there and fight. Even the Burkinabes invite us, to be very, very careful. We should must be prepared to do that. So you must have a whole logistical arrangement. You don't just send soldiers to go and fight. If you remember, the Accra initiative, the headquarters was supposed to be in Burkina until they did the coup. It was when they did the coup that we moved the headquarters to Tamale. So the headquarters of the Accra initiative is in Tamale, and we have actually built it. We put it in place. The Germans helped us to make sure that everything was okay. And this government has come and slowed down the pace of it, literally not working with it. And I don't know why they did that. And I think that they should have done much better. But let me come back to it. The relationship we have with our neighbors, for me, is good. But we should be very careful not to look like we are overly being in some honeymoon with them and attract their enemies to us. That I think that we should be very, 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 very careful. I was a bit surprised that when the Nigerians had their their problem with the Burkinabes, when they seized the aircraft, they had to bring it to Ghana to give to the Nigerians. When you do that, the enemies of that regime in Burkina will see you as a friend. We also then invited Captain Tuare for our independence. We were giving him the largest cheers. When you do that, the enemies of Captain Tuare will see you as their enemy. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We should be very, very careful at some of the things that we do. Otherwise, we will attract unnecessary attention to ourselves, which we don't need. Ghana has always been a country where both the terrorists and everybody thinks that they should not attack. They've threatened a few times because of some comments that people officials have made, but they have always agreed that it's a sanctuary state for everybody. But what I think we should do is to keep our borders safe, our borders tight, and don't allow anybody to just come in. That's what I think we should be doing. We should not allow the terrorists to come in. We should not allow just anybody to come in. We should screen people. And it's one of the reasons why I keep repeating that we should strengthen our borders. So after the military FOBs had been completed, the next one would have been immigration FOBs. That contract was being brought up to build immigration FOBs because we have over 250 unapproved routes. We have the approved routes. The approved routes that you have, like you go to Aflao, you go to Elubu, you go to Paga, you go to the approved ones where you have the immigration people and customs people sitting. But there are some that are unapproved. That's why you see the Fulani herdsmen all come in because they don't pass through that.